Hello. Hi everyone. Hello. Hi everyone. Hello. Audio is good now, right? Hi everyone. Hello. Hi everyone. Hello. Audio is good now, right?
No, it
Hi
keeps
everyone.
repeating.
Audio is
Hold
good
on.
now, right? Hi everyone. Hello. Wait, it's still loading. It's still loading. Yeah. It's not live yet. There. Hello. Can you guys hear me? Hello. Oh, there. I think it's working now. Yes, I think that's the problem a while ago. So I think our viewers now can hear me clearly without any feedback or echo. How about hi EJ, hi Billy Joe, hi Fear Shadow Knight for 811. You guys can hear us clearly? Okay, very good. Why don't you invite your friends to start watching our stream so that we can get more viewers and you guys can chat with them. Battle Islands will start in 40 minutes. Are you guys just going to watch or you're going to play as well later at the Battle Islands? Are you just going to watch the stream? Too lazy to play? So still, we still have plenty of time before the Battle Island starts. So why don't you just, if you have questions or anything that you want to talk about, you can type in there in our chat room, and we'll see if I have answers to your questions. Where are you guys from? Are you all from the Philippines? Are you guys watching from the Philippines? Yes, our full clients are available in our website. So you just have to log in with your account. Just go to the download page and just download the full client. And after downloading and installing that full client, it's ready to play. Okay, so you guys are all regrouping, RG inside the waiting map. Okay, so right now you can see that I'm using GM Saturn's account. Do you guys have any idea who am I? Who do you think am I? No, I'm not GM Libra. Yes, I am GM Leo, and I'll be commentating for today for the third Battle Islands. It's just that I'm using GM Saturn's account, which is in China, because my GM account is in the Philippines. So if I try to join the Battle Islands, for sure I won't be able to get into the battlefield because of too many players who chose the Philippines. I'm from the Philippines, but I'm currently in Korea. Okay, so I'll join you guys in the waiting area. So for those who do not have any idea on how to get to the waiting area of Battle Islands, so when you log in into the game, but before there's a battle server button here. So you just have to click the battle server icon, and you will see there a system message. Would you like to enter the battle server? And just click on the yes button. But before you do that, make sure that you have your equipment ready. So let's say you all have your armors and accessories ready, because when you get inside the battlefield, whatever your equipment is, that's going to be final. Like you cannot change equip inside. All right. Okay. So let's go. Let's get inside the battlefield. Let the battle server. I mean. So it will give you like a waiting time, and when your loading page, after refreshing your loading page, you'll be able to get inside the waiting area. Okay. And one thing that you have to make sure when you get inside, you have to close your information. If you are very sensitive about your character information, like you don't want any other users to see your stats, your armors, your weapons, go to option right away when you get inside, and then close information. And also, for those characters like shamans, archers, and gunners, you need consumable items such as the arrows, the talisman, and the bullets, right? So when you get inside, you cannot see anything inside your inventory, all right? So, but there we have an NPC inside, the United War Helper here. So this is where you can buy your consumables. So just click on the NPC. Let's say I'm using a shaman character, right? So I need to buy talismans. So this is the only time I can buy my consumables. So make sure that before you go inside the battlefield, you have your consumables ready. Okay. And then after buying your consumables, you can just like wait here. So right now there's a user waiting at the portal to get inside. So when you get into the battle server, before the battle starts, you are spawned here in the waiting area where you can, create parties and you can also chat with the other players from different servers. And for those who do not know what the prefix here, like you can see your character name, right? And it has like prefix like ST, RQ. It stands for the server that you belong to. So if it's ST, it's Saint. If it's RQ, it's Requiem. If it's HV, it's Havoc. And if it's SF, it's Strife. And for UT, it's for Unity. So we can see GM Libra here, and for sure he'll be also monitoring the battle today. My character is naked because I don't have any armor, and I don't need any armor because I'm just going to, just monitor the battle. So I really don't need to have items with me. Oh, GM Agaris is also here. And GM Libra here is greeting everyone. Hello, live streaming. Yeah, we have GM here already. Um, Regarding the question, items with X will be deleted. So right now, those items with unusual stats have marks with them. If you haven't read our notice about these items, you guys have to reform them. And in order to save them from automatic deletion by the system. So please join our reform campaign if you want to save those items. All right, so users are starting to come. We still have 30 minutes left before the battle starts. Usually, as early as this time, users starting to go into the battle server so that they can um, regroup with their friends and their party mates. Because at this point, you can just create parties and then just link the link later inside the lobby. Okay. All right. So for those of you who weren't able to watch or participate in the last Battle Island, it was the Philippines that successfully captured the island. They captured the island with 3,180 points, followed by Indonesia with 2,150 points. And during the very first battle of Battle Islands, it was Indonesia that successfully captured the islands. And today, we're going to witness if, we're going to know if the Philippines will be able to defend the islands, or it's going to be another country like Vietnam or China or Union will be able to get the islands. Fierce Shadow Knight for 811. So what rewards do we get from after the Battle Islands? So right now we do have an event, a month-long event. If you participate in the Battle Island, you'll get I think one Vino wing, and then if you also win the Battle Islands, all the users who participated in the winning country, they will all get 20 medals. And aside from the 20 medals, you'll also have this opportunity to go to the event map. And going to the event map is very beneficial because you'll be able to hunt new items there. If you can, as if you read the notice in our website about the Battle Islands, we have new accessories in game, and you can find those accessories only in the event map. All right, which one is your character, Michael Aquino? Okay, so are our viewers here who are with us in the live streaming? Are you guys participating or just watching? Okay. And also, um, wait, I forgot to say something. I was about to say something. I forgot. Um, okay, let me just ready my other character because we would like to capture different scenes. So I'm using two characters right now, and I hope that I'll be able to get inside. Because as you know, only 70 users can go inside a battlefield. So 70 users per country from all servers. So it's really tough getting inside, especially to those populated countries like the Philippines and Indonesia. Right. And okay. So you guys know the rules of Battle Islands, right? Have you experienced playing Battle Islands? Do you know the mechanics, how you get points, how do you win? Are you guys informed about it already? Okay, so for those of you who do not know what Battle Island is, Battle Island is our newest PvP content. So it's basically similar with tyranny or cloud war, because with those PvPs you get to try to capture towers, and also similar to CW, our new CW, you get towers to get points. So inside the battlefield, there is a command base at the area D, and that's the main controller, and that's the main objective of the game. You have to go there at the area D and try to capture it. We call it the command base. And also we have depots, different depots. We have depot A, depot B, and depot C, and you have to get them because it gives you useful buffs. Yeah, like CW, we have this three buffs. The first one is reduced verification time. The other one is double points, and the other one is shorter resurrection time. So if you get any depot, it's very helpful because it can make you, let's say, the double point buff. It can give you double points, and with the shorter resurrection time, you don't have to wait that long. You can go back inside the battlefield quickly. And also the shorter verification time. So originally it's either 30 seconds or 50 seconds before you can capture a machine. But if you have that buff, you can capture the buff for only like 15 seconds. So very useful buffs. And if you go inside, and if you're the first to capture the command base at the area D, it gives you 100 points. So it's a very good advantage. So whoever gets the area D, the command base first, they get 100 points. It's like the first blood, something like that. And also capturing the depot, it gives you 50 points. Not just the useful buffs that I mentioned a while ago, but it also gives you 50 points. And also the game, it lasts for about 50 minutes, and we have a target point of 5,000. So whoever gets the 5,000 points, the battle will stop even though the time limit is not finished yet. So the battle can end before 50 minutes as long as one country gets the target points. Assassin renewal, I'm afraid I don't have any information about that yet. I think it'll be fun, and if we can like have entertain questions about battle islands. All right. Archer renewal also, I don't have any information about it yet. Sorry. No, it's okay, Janji. Thank you for the question, though. Okay. Oh, by the way, we also have an event on Facebook. It's guessing which country will win the Battle Islands. So if you haven't, oh, I think it's closed now. But just so you know, every week, every Friday, we post on our official Facebook page about the Battle Island War event. So we give a link to our survey program, and in there you can guess which country will win the battle islands. And if your guess is correct, you'll get two reform cards. Very useful two reform cards. So if if you think like the Philippines will win, and for those who voted, who participated in that event, for sure you guys are tuning in, and you would really like to know if your guess is correct. Which country did you vote for? Which country did you enter there? You think Philippines will be able to defend? Um, the battle will start in 13 minutes. No, no. 18 minutes. I'm sorry. So right now it's 4:42 p.m. in Korean time, Iran time. The battle will start at exactly 5 o'clock p.m. Iran time. That Michael Aquino, that information I think we have to verify that one. And if you would like to have clarification about it, our support section is still open, so you can still send your ticket and ask about that particular information. And if you have friends who would like to witness the Battle Islands, those you can invite them. You can just share the link to them so that they can also watch our stream, and you can also interact with them here at our chat. Sixteen minutes to go, and we'll be able to witness the third Battle Island. GM Xenon is here as well. For sure, he'll be monitoring the battle also. All right. Again, just a reminder for everyone. So if you get inside a Battlefield server and you're very sensitive about your character information, you don't want anyone to see your stats, your weapon, your equipment. As soon as you enter the battlefield, you have to go to your option and close information. Because when you enter the battlefield, even if you closed it, if you have it closed in the normal server, when you go inside, it will automatically open. So it's a habit that you must learn. Whenever you enter the battlefield, you must close your information. And right now, I'm in the Battle Island United Battlefield C in Saint server. And very few users who are in. For sure, the other waiting area are full. And again, also, if you still have overpowered, quote unquote, overpowered items, you won't be able to get inside. And again, a reminder, so when you go inside, your items in your inventory bank, they'll all be gone. So if you are characters like Shaman, Archer, Gunner, and you need consumables such as the bullets, talismans, and arrows, when you go into the battlefield before the battle starts, you have to make sure that you buy your consumables here because there is no way for you to buy those items inside the battlefield. So when you get inside the battle server, go to the United War Helper, click on the NPC, and then there you can buy arrows, you can buy talisman and or bullets, and make sure you buy a lot, just for emergency cases. You can see in our party chat, party search chat, the party search chat is very active. Like all of the users are trying to, contact their party mates already, trying to greet players from other servers. So currently we have 48 viewers. It is our first time to really have this live streaming, and having 48 users at this moment, it's good. Thank you guys for taking the time to join us here at our stream, and we're hoping that we can do this again in the next Battle Islands. So again, if you have friends who would like to witness how Battle Island works, invite them to our stream so they can watch and you can interact with them as well in our chat. Okay, so 10 minutes before the battle starts. It's now 4:50 runtime, and we will start at exactly 5 o'clock p.m. runtime. So, before the battle starts, you have to be in this portal and then keep spamming the space bar so that you'll be able to get inside. Because just like what I said, only 70 users per country from all servers can go inside. So for those very populated countries such as the Philippines and Indonesia, you really have to have a good luck and be able to get inside because for sure there will be lots of players who will try to go inside and you'll be in competition with them. Okay, we can see like users are flocking now. They're trying to come. Let's check my other character. This map is very familiar, right? So this is Saint Private Airport. Yeah. So this is our waiting area. So you guys have to be familiar. Before you get into the battlefield, we have the battle server button, right? The battle server button. So you have to click that button for you to go to the battle server. And after clicking that, you'll be summoned in our waiting area. So we call this map the waiting area. And then after when the battle starts, you have to go to this portal, enter the portal, and you'll be able to move to the lobby. So we have the waiting area, and then the lobby, and then the battlefield. So here at the waiting area, you can create parties, but those parties that you make, that you created, when you go inside the lobby, those will be disbanded. So, and you have to make sure that you only party with your with users who are in the same country. So you can, let's say you're from the Philippines, you chose Philippines, you cannot party with a user who is in China. Okay. So the only place where you can really form your final party is inside the lobby. But here you can start inviting users to join your party and just like link the link in the party chat. And when you go inside the lobby, just click on the party tab and then you'll see the link there and you'll be able to join the party again. All right, 6 minutes to go. To those who are in the stream and will be participating, you have to get ready, and hopefully you'll be able to go inside the battlefield. I have a challenge here. I need to have these two characters go inside so that I can monitor the game. But I think I'll be able to go inside because this character is in China, one of the least populated countries in our battle islands, and this one I think it's China. So Taiwan and China, they're not that populated, so for sure I'll be able to go inside. So I think one very good strategy about winning the battle islands, you really have to group up with your party or with your fellow users who are in the same country. It's very important to group as to move as one inside the battlefield so that you can have your way through the uh, and get into the area D, which is the command base. When you go inside the battlefield, at the very start, you'll be meeting players from different countries, and after a few seconds, they can already attack you. So it's very important that when you get inside, you are with your party or you are with your fellow, shall we call it, countrymen. And I think it's very important that you go inside and the country who gets into the area D, who gets into the command base first, I think that country will have the advantage because if you set up your group there, it's going to be easy to defend. But again, it's very important that you're grouped up, you're not scattered, you follow the command of your commanders, because if you are scattered and widely spread, you won't be able to get into the area D safely and you'll not be able to defend the command base. All right, so battle will start in 3 minutes. So users are, I think, yeah, you can see the users now here at the portal, and will definitely spam the spacebar or clicking this button to get inside. All right, can't wait to go inside. So we know that the Philippines and Indonesia, they're very powerful groups, but we can also see like the Union and Vietnam, even though they're not that many, they can still manage to get the command base and get depots, and they're very good at forming or regrouping as well. It's just that I think they're outnumbered. So we'll see what will happen. We're going to witness if the Philippines will be able to defend, or is it going to be Indonesia again, or is it going to be Union's turn or Vietnam's turn, Thailand, Taiwan, or China. 2 minutes to go. Oh, 1 minute. So battle will start in 1 minute, and let's hope I can go inside. And I hope the loading will not be that long, because we do experience that when you go inside a particular map all together with the other users, it you might experience like long loading, and your PC may also crash. So hopefully we'll be able to get inside smoothly. All right, so prepare. The battle is about to start. Okay, it started already, so let's go inside. All right, as you can see, I'm in the loading page. So, all right, so now we're inside the lobby now. So this is the place that we call the lobby. So I'm still loading. Right, I'm still loading. My screen is still all right. So there. Let's just wait for a few minutes. It's still loading. Okay, so you can see there's a lot of users now. So you can see users from different countries. And let's go now to the lobby. I mean, inside the battle area, so we can get a good view of the command base. So we'll monitor the command base and the entrance. So be patient with me as I go in the war zone and set up these characters for monitoring them. Okay, so when you go inside, here is the battlefield. So you can see players from the Philippines, also from Thailand, Union. They're all going to try to get into the command base. So you can see I'm in. Oh, okay. So there's a lot of users, Filipino users here. Okay, let's make our way to the command area first, command base first. So right now there is no country yet there inside the command base, but you can see a Thailand user here going up. Okay, so we can see forces of Indonesia here. So they're trying to capture the command base now. A lot of Indonesian players right here. Okay, hold on. Let me just set up the view. Forgive me, give me a second. All right, so this will be like our there. So right now, Indonesia successfully captured the command base, and they have now 160 points. And you can see here that they're trying to defend the command base. Okay, so you can see Philippine forces incoming. So there's no Thailand users who are defending the command base. So I think the Philippines will set up their group here, try to defend, and try to capture the command base. So let's check the other users. Let's check the other countries, what they're doing right now. So you can see the Vietnam forces, the Vietnam users, they will try to go to the command base. So they're grouping up. Okay. Let's see if they'll be able to get inside. Okay. Okay. Now, there's no users from any country here at the command base. So here, Vietnam is trying to capture the command base now. And here let's check if there are user. Okay, the Union is incoming. So there might be a clash between Union and Vietnam. Oh, Indonesia has already destroyed the group of Vietnam. And we can see that Union is in clash with Indonesia right now. Right, so Indonesia has 350 points now. The other countries, Union, Taiwan, China, Vietnam, still 0 points. Now you can see in our system message, Union is trying to capture the command base. So let's see if they'll be able to capture it successfully. As we know that other forces can go and try to stop them from getting the command base. So you can see here in this area, Philippines will try to make their way to the command base while Union is getting the command base. So we'll see if they'll be able to stop Union. And right now, they're trying to capture the depot. So Philippines got Depot B, and destroying the depot will give them the 3 useful buffs. The shorter verification time, double points, and shorter resurrection time. So right now, the Philippines is going inside the command base. Now they're destroying the group of Indonesia and also Union. Right. So Philippines, as you can see, successfully get inside the command base. Now they're in clash with Thailand. So Thailand is incoming. So, oh, we can see a lot of Thailand players right now today. They are... But unfortunately, they weren't able to get inside the command base because the Philippine users blocked them. Okay, so right now, Philippines is capturing the command base. They are at second spot with 70 points. Indonesia is still in the lead with 460 points. Now, Philippines is trying to block this entrance because we can see like Indonesian users are trying to get inside the command base. So as you know, for you to get inside the command base, you have this entrance. You can go through here, or you can go from the other side, which is here. So when you get into the command base, it is very important that you watch out these 2 entrances. Okay. So you can see here, Philippines is grouping up. Very powerful group. Now, Let's check the other country. Where are they? All right, so we can see Vietnam here at the entrance, trying to battle with Malaysia. All right, so we can see here Philippine group. There's so many that they can really block other users from other countries. So right now, I think what the Philippine group is trying to do is they're trying to block all the entrances so that no other country can go inside the command base. So you can see Philippines is capturing the command base. Now they're at the first place. So Philippines now is at the first place with 520 points, but Indonesia is not that far away from them. They have 510 points at second place. So Vietnam is trying to capture the command base. Let's check the command base. Okay, so we can see now Union is at the command base. Will they be able to capture the command base? Because as we can see, Indonesian group, they're coming and will try to set up their group here at the command base. Okay, I think Indonesian group, they were able to clear the Union group here. Very few Union users left. Okay, so you can see here Dreadlocks Mikey is trying to capture the command base, but unfortunately the Philippine force came in and he was stopped. Now there's a lot of Filipino players here at the command base trying to block this entrance. Now they're capturing it, and Vietnam incoming. Vietnam incoming. Will they be able to destroy the force of the Philippines here? Let's check. Magician traps. Nice magician trap. So as you can see there, Vietnam was able to get inside the command base, and now they're trying to capture the command base. Vietnam is now at the second place with 510 points. Oh, Vietnam is in the lead right now. So Vietnam has 530 points and Philippines at the second spot. Now, they will try to defend this area. Let's check the entrances. Let's see if there are incoming enemies. So right now, this area is clear. Okay, an additional force from Vietnam. I think they will go to the command base as well to help the first group there. Okay, Vietnam is still here. They're capturing the command base. Let's check this entrance. And let's see. So here you can see now Indonesia is incoming. Will Vietnam be able to defend the command base? I see a lot of Indonesian users coming. Okay. Ready to see a fight here. Very few Vietnam. Will they be able to defend the area base? The command base, I mean. So, unfortunately, Indonesian group is the one setting up their position now here at the command base. They were able to clear the very little force of Vietnam. Now they're the ones trying to capture the command base. Okay. So they're trying to protect the authenticator. Okay, let's check the entrances. Okay, now Philippine group is incoming. So we see now the clash of Philippines and Indonesia. Let's see which group will win. So we see lots of skills being thrown. Let's see who will be able to clear the area. Okay. See lots of magician traps, see lots of bubbles. Okay, so I think Indonesia was able to clear the group from the Philippines. Now you can see they're grouping up here at the back. So I think they will try to surprise the enemies from that side. But our score right now, Vietnam is still in the lead. We can see a few Union force coming in. But do they know that we have a big group of Indonesian players here? Now Indonesian is moving. Indonesian is moving. Okay. So Indonesian is back. Indonesian group is back at the command base. Okay, now Force of Vietnam is incoming. Will they be able to go inside? Because we can see a lot of Indonesian players blocking the entrance. Unfortunately, Vietnam was not able to get inside this entrance. They were immediately blocked by Indonesia. But now Indonesia is at the top spot with 1,020 points, followed by Vietnam with 820 points, Philippines 620, Taiwan with 0 points. Okay, right now you can see Thailand forming up their group here at the command base. And Thailand has successfully captured the command base. So now Thailand has 10 points. But do they know that we have Indonesian force here? And for sure, Indonesian group will try to go back again and take their spot again at the command base. So we can see here the clash of Thailand, Philippines, and Indonesia. Okay, we still have a big group of Indonesia players here. And now they're going inside the command base. And you can see the clash of Thailand and Indonesia. We have also groups from Union here. Okay, so we can see 3 countries trying to get into the command base. So we have the Indonesian group, we have the Union, and we also have the Thailand. But unfortunately, Thailand wasn't able to stay here that long. They were able to be defeated by the force from Indonesia. And now also we see Vietnam incoming. So we can see that the Vietnam group is trying to clear this entrance, trying to kill the Indonesian players. Okay, unfortunately, Vietnam group also wasn't able to successfully go inside the command base. Now we can see Thailand, Indonesia, I mean, sorry, going inside and clashing with Union. Okay. Okay, so Indonesia again was able to clear the enemy forces. Now Union is out of the command base. And Thailand. Let's check this entrance. Oh, so you can also see that there's an Indonesian force here. So trying to make sure that this entrance is guarded. Okay, so we see here Philippines incoming, clashing with Indonesia. Okay. Indonesia is capturing the command base. We still see groups from the Philippines incoming. Now they're incoming. Will they able to clear the force from Indonesia? And they were able to. But we see here still a lot of Indonesian players incoming. Now Philippines and Indonesia are in clash. I think Indonesia unfortunately wasn't able to get inside the command base. Philippines still is in capture of the command base. Now you can see Vietnam. You can see Vietnam trying to get inside. All right, so I think Vietnam was able to clear the command base. Now they are in capture of the command base. But will they be able to capture it in time? Because we can see that for sure the other countries will try to get inside the command base. Now we can see a few players from Indonesia here. And Indonesia here is grouping up. Depot is not available to get yet. Not available for capture yet. And Vietnam successfully captured the command base. But for them to be able to catch up with Indonesia and Philippines, I think they have to get a depot. Getting a depot is really important because it gives you 3 useful VOPs, like the double points, shorter resurrection time, and shorter verification time. Okay, you can see that Indonesia is grouping up here, and I think they will go from this entrance to the command base to try to get back to the command base. A lot of Indonesian players incoming. Okay, now Vietnam will try to block the entrance. Magician traps are very useful in these entrances. As you know, magician traps are very powerful. You can block entrances easily, but will they be able to defend? Okay, we can also see Philippine force here, but Indonesia's group is very big, and I think they'll be able to clear out the other countries easily because of their number. So yeah, Indonesia outnumbered the Philippines and Vietnam. Now they're in the command base again and capturing the command base. They just have to defend the authenticator while the authenticator is capturing it. Okay, so you see forces from the Philippines trying to get inside. Okay. Okay, again, very noticeable that Indonesia has this strategy to form groups here behind the wall. And, you know, they'll surprise enemies going into this entrance. Okay, let's check the entrance. So here you can see that Philippines is capturing the depot to get additional, to get the useful VOPs. Right now, Indonesia is still in the lead with 1,550 points. Still have 29 minutes left. And you can see here that the Vietnam group is trying to also to capture the depot. Okay. I think Vietnam is having a hard time grouping up here because they are being stopped by Indonesia and Philippines at the entrance. As you can see now, a few of the Vietnam members are cleared already. Okay, Thailand have successfully captured the command base. Thailand is at fourth place with 350 points. Okay, now Philippine group incoming. You see a lot of Philippine users now. And I think they will try to go to the command base. Okay, you can see there that Thailand is capturing the command base. You see, we are seeing a clash here of Indonesia and Thailand, but Thailand force was cleared by Indonesia. Okay. Indonesia is still in the lead with 1,810 points. Vietnam is not that far with 1,270 points at second place. Now we see Philippine group incoming. Will they be able to destroy the RG of Indonesia here? Alright, so I think Philippines successfully cleared the Indonesian force here. Let's check the command base. Okay, Philippines is in capture of the command base. They will try to defend. Will they be able to defend the command base? Let's check the entrances if there are incoming enemies. Okay, we see Thailand user here. Okay, so we see Union group here. We see the Union forming up. I think they will go here. They will enter. They will go to the command base through this entrance. Okay, let's follow the Union group. Let's see if they'll be able to go inside. Okay, clash with Union and Indonesia. Okay, Union was able to clear. Will they be able to get inside? Will they be able to go further? Okay, we have lots of Indonesian users here. Let's see if Union can go inside. Unfortunately, they weren't able to go inside. They were cleared by Indonesia. Indonesian defense is very strong. You can see they have lots of members. So the group that we saw from Union a while ago, they're now cleared. Indonesia is still in capture of the command base, still in the lead with 2,050 points. Now their score is very far from the other countries. Will the other countries be able to catch up? Now we see Philippine groups incoming. Okay, we still see lots of Philippine group incoming, trying to clear Indonesian group, and they were able to clear the Indonesian group. Now Philippines is in capture of the command base, but will they be able to defend so that they can capture the command base? Philippines now is at second place with 1,330 points. Vietnam is now in the third place. Okay, so now we see a clash between Indonesia and the Philippines. Let's see who will be able to win this clash. So Indonesia was able to clear the Philippine group easily. And now they are in the command base. We'll try to defend the entrance. You see still some Filipino users here. And Indonesia is still blocking the entrance. Philippines is having a hard time getting inside. And again, Indonesian players are grouping up here. So for those who are watching the stream, this is a very, I think, good strategy. Okay, we can see now Vietnam is incoming, and they're trying to break or destroy the RG of Indonesia. I think they weren't expecting that, but Indonesian group is very strong. Vietnam wasn't able to clear that Indonesian group. Indonesian group is still in the capture of the command base. Still blocking the entrance. See, still lots of Indonesia. Very strong defense. How can other countries go inside the command base? Now you can see Philippines trying to enter. But do they know that we have lots, that Indonesian group is very big and ready to block the entrance. Now you can see now the clash between Indonesia and the Philippines. Now Indonesia is going back here, and now you are witnessing the clash between Thailand and Indonesia. So Thailand is, I think, failed to capture the command base because they were stopped by Indonesia. Okay, right now, again, Indonesia and Philippines, they're clashing. We'll see if Philippines, we'll see which one between Indonesia and the Philippines will be able to capture the command base. Right now, I think still Indonesia, still in capture of the command base. They were able to clear the force from the Philippines. Now we don't see any incoming enemies. Indonesia successfully defended the command base. Okay, we can see Vietnam incoming. Vietnam incoming. Very few Vietnam force, but very strong. Still at third place. More Vietnam force incoming. Will they be able to get inside the command base? More Vietnam force incoming. Let's see this particular magician. Magicians are very strong in this kind of battle as they can clear other forces easily with their traps. And unfortunately, Vietnam wasn't able to get inside. They were blocked by the Indonesian group. And now here we can see Philippines and Indonesia clashing again. Indonesia is very good today with defense, defending the entrances of the command base. You can see here, okay, Philippines incoming. But do we still have an Indonesian group here? We still have an Indonesian force here. And we'll see if they'll be able to clear that Philippine group. Now I think they're now moving. They're now moving. They're not moving yet, but in a matter of seconds, I think they're just getting ready with their buffs and everything, and they'll try to break whoever is in the command base. And you can see that the Philippines is here at the command base. But do they know that there's an incoming Indonesian group? And now Indonesia is moving. We will see a clash here between the Philippines and Indonesia. Okay, so Philippines was able to defend the command base, but we see groups from Union incoming. Now Union is at the command base and will try to defend, but Indonesia is still here. So you can see that we have lots of players from Indonesia, so that's the reason why they can easily clear users from other countries. Now, the union that we saw a while ago is now cleared by Indonesia. Now, Indonesia is at 2,760 points, followed by Philippines, and Vietnam is at the third place. Now, Vietnam is in capture of the command base. Okay, we now have a group here of Vietnam trying to defend the command base, but you can see here that Philippines is incoming. Philippines is going down. It's coming. And will Vietnam be able to defend their position here at the command base? I think Philippines was able to clear the force from Vietnam. Now we still see a few Vietnam players, but they weren't able to survive. But now we can see, now Thailand is incoming. And we're going to see a clash between Philippines and Thailand. Okay. Let's see if Philippines will be able to clear the force from Thailand. Well, Thailand now is trying to stop Philippines from getting the command base. We still see a group of Thailand users here. And Philippines was able to push the force of Thailand back from the central base. Let's check the other countries. Let's check the outside of the command base. What you can see here, Indonesian force trying to get inside. And Philippines is going up there, the command base. Here you can see clash between Vietnam and Philippines. Vietnam, I think, is trying to get into the command base again. Very strong entrance. They were able to clear the users from Philippines. And now they're making their way to the command base. Oops, wrong entrance. But they're trying to see who's at the command base. Now we still see a very big and powerful group from Indonesia defending the command base. Now magicians are trying to put traps here, try to clear some Indonesian users here. And yes, they were able to clear and kill some of the Indonesian players with the magician traps. Okay. So now, very good strategy that you saw from Vietnam. So they jumped from this wall, and now Vietnam is trying to capture the command base. But will they be able to defend their authenticator? Because we still see Indonesian players here. Okay, so Vietnam was able to go inside. But there is an Indonesian group here. A very big Indonesian group. Will Vietnam be able to clear the Indonesian group? Very strong defense from Indonesia. So you can see players from the Philippines and other countries, they really cannot get inside the command base. Now the Vietnam group that we saw a while ago, they're not here anymore because they were able to, Indonesia was able to defend. Now we see Thailand forming their group here at the command base. Okay, there's no group here from Indonesia. I think they're at the entrance. So Thailand is okay. Thailand was able to clear, but now we see Indonesian incoming again, and they will try to regroup here again. They will try to RG here. See them grouping up. Okay, let's check the command base. Now let's look at the score. So Indonesia is still in the first place with 3,460 points. And then Philippines 1,870. Vietnam 1,640. Okay, now Indonesia is trying to capture the command base. Let's check this entrance. Let's see if there are incoming enemies. So far, there's none. You can see the Thailand group grouping up and clashing with a few Indonesian and Vietnam users. Okay. So Vietnam is trying to make their way to the entrance. So we are seeing a clash between Vietnam and Indonesia right now. Okay, so we can see that somehow a few of the Vietnam players were able to go inside, but a very few of them were the only ones able to survive. And I think they failed in getting inside the command base. Indonesia is still in capture of the command base. Indonesia is capturing the command base, but we see Philippines incoming, so we have a clash now between Indonesia and the Philippines. Philippines successfully stopped Indonesia from capturing the command base, but let's check if we still have an Indonesian group here. And no, there's no force of Indonesia there. So now Philippines is in capture of the command base, and they will try to defend the entrances. So you see here, we see Philippines and Indonesia clashing again. Indonesia trying to get inside. Will the Philippines be able to block them here at this entrance? Now Indonesia is trying to make their way in the command base. Now clash between Indonesia and the Philippines. See lots of gunners from the Philippines hitting from afar. I think Philippines successfully defended the command base, but we still see a few incoming Thailand players. But Philippines was able to push them out of the command base. Now we can see Vietnam and Philippines in clash. And I think Vietnam was able to clear the Philippine group. Now Vietnam is trying to capture the command base. Will they be able to successfully capture it? Because you really need to defend the base, really need to defend the authenticator right here. Okay, I think Vietnam is trying to push the enemies away from this entrance, and I think they were successful. Now let's see if they'll be able to defend this entrance, because other countries might go inside here, and we don't see any Indonesian group here. Now Vietnam is moving out. Let's see where Vietnam is going. I think they will try to capture a depot. Yeah, you can see now Vietnam is trying to capture Depot B to get the buffs. Okay, and they were able to successfully capture Depot B. And right now we see a clash between Vietnam and the Philippines. Too many Filipinos. Vietnam wasn't able to stay that long. Now we can see now that the Philippines is going up and try to make their way to the command base, which is currently captured by Indonesia. Now we see Indonesia trying to defend their position at the command base. Now we see a clash here. Lots of Indonesia and Philippine flag. Indonesia is still trying to defend this entrance, try to block incoming users from enemy countries. We see Philippines trying to group up here and try to go up there, but you can see that Indonesia is blocking the entrance. Additional Philippine users are trying to make their way. Now we can see Philippines moving up. We can see here Indonesia is grouping up, and now they're moving to clash and try to clear the Philippines. All right. Okay. So right now you can see the clash between Thailand and Indonesia. Lots of magician traps, and Philippines is at second place with 2,300 points. Indonesia is very far with 4,190 points. Vietnam is still in third place. I don't see any union group. Let's check where union is. Okay, we see union here, grouping up, and they will try to make their way. Okay, so that's the reason why we don't see union. They are being blocked here at the very entrance of the battlefield. Lots of Filipinos here. So now the union group is cleared. Oops, did I just kill someone? I think I clicked on character. Sorry for that. Okay, we see now Philippines here moving. I think I just killed someone. I apologize. Okay, Philippines is trying to make their way to the command base through this entrance. So let's see who's in capture of the command base, and let's see if they're blocking this entrance. So Indonesia is still in capture of the command base, and you see them as usual grouping up here. Now they're moving, and I think they will try to capture a depot. So Indonesia is moving out of the command base. Now because the depots are available to be captured, now Indonesia went out of the command base to try to capture a depot. Because again, capturing a depot gives you 3 useful buffs. Okay. So Indonesia right now is trying to capture all the depots and try to deprive the other countries from getting one. Okay, we see Vietnam trying to clear Indonesian players, but Indonesian players there's just a lot of Indonesian players. They're outnumbering other countries. But we can still see Vietnam here. Okay, let's check the command base. Philippines is incoming. They're trying to go up here. Indonesia is defending the command base. Now Philippines is incoming. Clash between Indonesia and the Philippines. I think Philippines was able to stop Indonesia from capturing the command base. Now Philippines is trying to capture the command base. Philippines was able to clear the Indian. Oh, but we still see Indonesian groups trying to go into the command base from this side. So a clash between the Philippines and Indonesia again. But we still have Indonesian players here, and I think they'll be pushed away by the Philippines. Okay, so Philippines successfully pushed away the Indonesian players from this side, but we can see still here a clash among Thailand, Indonesia, and the Philippines. Now a big group of Thailand players are trying to get into the command base. Now we will see a clash between Thailand and the Philippines. Okay, now Philippines and Thailand, they're fighting and try to capture the command base. Try to clear each other. But it is the Philippines who was able to clear the command base. Now they're still in capture of the command base. Now you see Indonesia incoming. Lots of Havoc users and Strife Requiem from Indonesia, but they're being blocked by the Philippines. We still have 49 seconds left, and Indonesia is still in the lead with 4,910 points. Philippines at second place with 2,740. Vietnam at third with 2,050 points. Okay, in Vietnam is trying to go up. Okay, now Indonesia and Vietnam are in clash, but we see a lot of Indonesian players here. Will Vietnam be able to go inside? We only have 10 seconds left. Indonesia is still in the lead. And I think the battle is over. Well, there you have it. The battle is finished. It is the Indonesia who was able to capture the Battle Island. So during the very first Battle of Battle Islands, it was Indonesia. So now at the third Battle Island, it's Indonesia again. Philippines was not able to defend. So Vietnam at third place, fourth Thailand, fifth Malaysia, and the rest are tied in fifth place. So there you have it, guys. Thank you very much for joining us in our very first official live streaming of Battle Islands. It was very nice to commentate with you guys, even though I'm not really a natural commentator. Thanks for listening and monitoring the game with me. Let's hope we can have another live stream next week. And let's see if Indonesia will be able to defend. So for those of you guys who participated in the Battle Islands, you can check your I think you'll be able to get one free Vino wing, 1-day Vino wing, and then those who won, those who participated and they are in the winning country, they will get their 20 medals. Very useful in buying PvP items. I'm very sorry. I did not mean to do that. I did not intentionally do that. I clicked on someone. Sorry. Okay. So again, thank you very much for joining us today. We'll see you guys again at the next Battle Islands is going to be next Sunday, same time, 5 o'clock p.m. Again, guys, so I hope you can invite your friends to your fellow players to watch our stream and also participate in our battle islands. Though it's very hard to get in because you have to be in the first 70 users, but please try to participate because I think it's fun and yeah, I think it's also a pride of your group of your nation to win the battle islands. I know the player that I killed, so you don't have to worry about it. And I did not intentionally do that. You want me to sing? But the stream is over. Oh, we can see Gem Angel here. Hi, Gem Angel. Oops. Alright, so I think I have to end the streaming right now. Again, thank you very much for joining us here, for joining me here. Um, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Hope you guys will join us again here. And thank you for, again, your patience for joining me here, even though I'm not really a good commentator. It's my first time to commentate. Thank you. And again, please continue to participate in Battle Islands because we'll try to give you more events and more rewards and many exciting and new things about Battle Island. So just continue to participate and join us here. All right, again, thank you guys. Thank you for joining me, Jim Leo, today. We're going to end the streaming right now. Thank you very much. See you next Battle Islands.